guys, Max X back with another video. And today, you headphone users are so lucky today because I am trying to be quiet because it's really dark and it's night time. So if I am loud, my parents and stuff will wake up, and I don't want them to because they gotta go to work in the morning, even though it's very, very, very late. Like, I'm talking about late. Not that late. It's like midnight. It's around midnight when I'm recording this because I'm trying to get over with so I can post it and stuff. So yeah, it's a very lucky day, night, or whenever I post it. It's a lucky vid for y'all because I'm not gonna be screaming in this one. I'm not gonna scream my intro. I already did that. I can, as y'all can see, that I don't put I don't put intros in my video anymore. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it is gonna take a while because when you put a when I'm putting my intro, it might take something, and I'm not trying to have that taking up my time when I'm just trying to make one video and I can get on to the next video. So yeah. So as I said, this is the next video, and we're doing what if Asta was the reincarnation of Naruto and Sasuke. I had left you guys off on a cliffhanger. That was a very big cliffhanger. Like, if you know what I mean. If you don't, go check out the last part because I'm not gonna recap. I don't think I do recap in any video about the last one. So if you want to know about any of my last videos, just go watch them. And so we last left off where Asta is going into his Mindscape to meet the anti-magic devil, and the anti-magic devil is like, so you already have to see me. And Asta's like, yeah, because this is Sasuke's side, right? Because he has the personality of Naruto and Sasuke, so let's go Sasuke's side. And he's like, yeah, so what? And Lipa's like, so why are you here? And Asta's like, I don't know, I just went to bed and then I appeared here. So what do you think? You think I'm going to know why I'm here and how I got here? I know I got here with my eyes, but how you know why I got here? You think I'm going to know why I got here? Why do you think I'm going to come into my grimoire and meet you? It's no offense though, and hey, if you guys don't know something, this is gonna be a big spoiler. Like, this is gonna be the biggest spoiler I ever did. Like, if you don't know the anti-magic devil's name, don't watch this vid. So he's like, okay, the anti-magic, and he's like, okay, Liba, and Liba is like, how did you figure out my name? And he's like, I just went through a little bit of your memory. And Liba is like, how? And he's like, I just looked through it with my eyes. He's like, but I'm not. Asta is like, yeah. And he's like, okay, whatever. And Asta and him just go, and not Asta and him just go, Asta and him just talk and stuff, and they catch up. They have a brotherly bond now. They're getting close to it. They're not there yet, but they're getting close to it. So that whole night, when he's there in his grimoire, his body is resting and stuff. So it's not like sore as still, because he still did something. He got into the Magic Night exams. It's not still sore because he still gets rest. It's just that he gets to meet the anti-magic devil, and he wakes up the next morning. He's like, was that a dream? And Liba is like, nah, that wasn't a dream, because I'm still talking to you and you can hear me, and you were talking to me. And I was like, alright, that's cool. He doesn't tell. When he tells the Magic Knights, he's like, I have a new friend. And they're like, so who is he or she? He's like, he's a demon. And they're like, wait, what? And scratch that, he doesn't tell them about this because he doesn't feel a reason to tell them about this, because it's no point, and he doesn't know if they're gonna hate him or like him. So Asta doesn't say nothing about him, and this is where Yami and Magma still lose the bet, and they have to go to the chief thing, and Asta and Noel are going. They're like, why do we have to go? And Magma's like, does Captain Yami look like the type of man to pay his own death and stuff? And Asta and Noel are thinking the same thing. They're like, oh my goodness, why do we have to go and clear his name? Like, we have better things to do. And they go, but this time Asta just flies, and because Asta was a dummy, he couldn't. If I said he flied in that attack, in the exams, he didn't fly. He was a dummy trying to fly with a broom. So yeah, and he's flying. What's his name? They're like, how are you flying? And Naruto's like, not Naruto. Asta's like, cause I can. And they're like, not the question, but alright. They don't really ask for answers. They're like, okay, so he's flying without magic, but I don't care. We're all misfits, so he probably got away. And they get there. They do the board thing. And when they get to the village, they see the chief dead, and the person still is like, hey, you you don't have no magic, so you will not become Wizard King, because Asta would say, I want to become Wizard King, and these people are going to be my people, so I have to protect them. And he's like, you have no magic, so you becoming Wizard King is not possible. And Asta's like, yeah, I might not have magic, but I have different powers. And that made sense. A few things at Asta. And Asta, you know how the Renegade users can switch places with other people? Yeah, he switches places with him, and then the mage gets his own attacks to his back. And while he's doing that, Asta has him in a genjutsu. No, Asta's reading in his mind, and he's finding out plans, like about the elves, how they're planning to do a reincarnation spell and stuff like that. Because simply, if you're not caught up to you don't have to be caught up all the way to a manga, but just caught up like half the way. You just gotta be caught up like about half the way and stuff to know like the name, and about like if you watch the anime, you're good to go, because I'm not gonna spoil a lot on the manga, so you're alright. And also is like, okay, let's go. And they're fighting, and also is like, okay, I need to go all out. So he already had his magic sword out, anti-magic sword out, so he's like, okay, I need to put more power. So he doesn't use black form, but he's going to uncover it sooner than later. And he goes a little black form, and his sword glows a little bit because of his black form. It's just the aura around him a little bit. And Liba's like, okay, Asta, this is kind of my power oozing out, but you don't know how to shape it and stuff, because he doesn't know ki yet. And he's like, okay, I need to learn how to shape this and stuff later, but now I need to fight. and so he knocks them out and stuff. He learns about the elves and stuff. So he learns that they need the magic stones to revive themselves. But we all know that was just a plan by somebody controlling manipulating licked or punchy. As we all know, if you're caught up. If you're not, don't watch this vid because it's spoilers. And yeah, so they go back. Wait, Nero still gives him, because I forgot to say Nero was still there. Nero still gives him like the stone, just like in canon, because she knew about it and she went to go find it and she found it. So she gave it to Asta, and they go back, and then Asta reports his findings, and they get a lot of stars. So like, Magma and Noel get like 6 stars each, and then he gets like 15. So that gets them close to out of the negatives. No, I'm gonna say that they what's the name? Magma got 10, Noel got 10, and Asta got 20. So they're 10, and they're like, woohoo! We just got out of the negative. So they have a party and stuff, and then they go, and you just fast forward to where Yam says that the Wizard King wants you guys to go on another mission, right? And this is the dungeon mission, if you guys don't know. So they're like, okay, and they go there, and like usual, they said luck with them. So luck wanders off just like usual, and he sets off traps to annoy Asta and stuff, and to get a laugh out of it. And he meets but he's able to save what's her name, Noel, from the thing. He meets he's like, hey, and Four Eyes is like, hey, who is this person? And it's like, this is Asta, and Asta's like, hey, and he's like, I am a royalty or something, or a noble, whichever one he was in. And Asta's like, I don't care. You can die for all I care. Your royalty can go to the ground. And Noel is like, oh my goodness. Oh shoot, I just remembered. I didn't do the Noel meeting Asta. Okay, so this is what happens when Noel meets Asta. Asta is like, hey Noel, and he's about to shake your hand, but then he just says, nah, I'm not gonna do that. She's just gonna move it back. No, he doesn't say that. He tries to get the handshake. She's like, I'm royalty. I don't want to touch you, peasant. And Asta just says, well, this peasant is stronger than you, and you're gonna need help controlling your magic from us. So I would advise you be nice to this peasant. And she kind of her tsundere self kind of likes that, and she has a crush on Asta. She just can't accept it. By the way, this is gonna be an Asta ex Mimosa ship. So sorry, no ex Asta ships. Okay, go back to present time, and so they continue. They meet. They encounter. Asta and not Asta and Asta and everybody else goes and they fight. What's his name? What's his name? The Diamond Kingdom Mage. That they fight him. Yeah, I think his name was I forgot his name. It was the one that could use the diamonds, and his friend almost died but was turned into an elf. Yeah, that one. Yeah, they defeated him, and they also had to help Luck because Luck is like, this is my body, and the Sasuke side comes out of him, and the Naruto, and the Naruto side which says, you can't do this alone, and the Sasuke side is like, because you are not that strong, not the strongest to be. You need help, and in person your mother, she is dead. You have to come to terms with that. And also, Luck is like, what do you know about it? And Asta's like, shut up and let's go together. And I know this was a really hard one, but Luck got over it, and they fought together, and they beat this Diamond Kingdom mage. The Smoke Mage. Yeah, the Diamond Kingdom mage him, and they go to the treasure room, and they find out that there's a lot of gold. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of gold. And not Asta goes and takes the thing, which is the sword, and he also comes across this book. There's 2 books, and no, it's not 2 books. It's just 1 book, and if you guys don't know, this is like a Sage of 6'5" book that he created long ago for people with the Renaissance and stuff like that. So and he touches it, and out comes a spirit. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I know it's a cliffhanger, but goodbye, good night.